Hello there, good people. Welcome to It's a Shaw Thing. I'm your host, Rob Shaw, here to talk a little fantasy football. It's Thursday, so time to delve into the matchups coming up this weekend. Some you might want to get involved with, some you might want to avoid. We start off with the New York Giants taking on the Arizona Cardinals, and during the fall, weather plays huge in New York. So the Giants, well, the good news, the weather's going to be fine in this one. After what we saw happen to the Jets last weekend, there shouldn't be much wind, so that shootout between Eli Manning and Kurt Warner should very much take place. Expect lots of passes in this one. Eli Manning's a great start. Steve Smith, Mario Manningham, even at tight end, Kevin Boss. As far as Arizona, remember, Anquan Boldin not expected to play in this one, so that means that Larry Fitzgerald, Steve Preston, two excellent starts. As far as running backs go, I still would consider starting Ahmad Bradshaw since he's a big third down back for the Giants. Also, Brandon Jacobs, it's kind of tough to rest him. He is one of the elite running backs in the NFL. However, on the other hand, for Arizona, you might want to avoid Hightower and Beanie Wells. Next up, we're looking San Francisco against the Houston Texans. This one, too, should be a shootout. It's not so much the bad defenses, it's more so the very great offense of the Houston Texans. Also, San Fran gave up 45 points last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, against the Atlanta Falcons. So expect big numbers from Houston in this one. Should also be very exciting because guess who's returning to Texas? It's none other than former Texas Tech star Michael Crabtree. This should be a fun game for him. He is expected to get the start. Next up, Vikings against Steelers. Two teams have been amazing so far when it comes to offensive production, particularly with the pass. Well, I don't think we're going to see much offense in this one. Remember, this is also two of the best defenses in the NFL taking part. Also, Pittsburgh is where this game is being played, and they don't play in a dome, so weather could very much be a factor. It gets very cold there. Wind could play a factor as well. I expect a lot of running in this one, so Sidney Rice, yeah, he's a decent star, but people like Bernard Berrien, Mike Wallace, probably not the best starts this weekend. Next up, we move to San Diego, Kansas City. I expect this one to be a high-scoring game. Keep this in mind. San Diego's given up 30-plus points in 3 of the 5 games they've played so far, and they have yet to score fewer than 23 points this season as well. So San Diego will certainly put up some points, and Kansas City should put up some points also. By the way, a big surprise here. Remember how they only have 1 win, Kansas City, so far this year? Well, what about Matt Castle with 7 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions? He's been very good. Dwayne Bowe had a very nice game last weekend. I would start both those players this weekend in what very much could be a shootout. Also, LT and LJ, both guys were starting. LJ had a nice weekend, so maybe he'll be able to make it roll into a second impressive game this season. Well, my friends, that's all for now. We'll meet tomorrow to discuss some of my starts and benches for this upcoming weekend.